All right, y'all. Today's January 8th, and it's fresh start of a new year. And I was just having a little bit of nostalgia. I'm in Walmart right now, and I really kind of miss at the beginning of a new year, I would always get like a new planner, just to keep notes in and to stay organized. Because I'm like one of those people that's super duper duper organized when it comes to literally everything. But like I said, I was having some nostalgia because it's like I don't think anybody even keeps planners and stuff anymore, the little pocket planners and stuff, because everything is so digital. Like we have everything on our phone. Like I put all of my notes and everything in my phone. It's kind of like no one really wears a watch anymore because the time is on your phone and your phone is always with you. I was like, oh, I miss buying the little planners. I haven't bought a freaking planner in probably close to 20 years. Like, seriously. And I don't think people really buy calendars either, unless, it's for an office or maybe for their home. But yeah, I was just like, wow, I don't buy little pocket planners anymore. Everything is so digital now. Okay, so something that I've noticed, um, and this is back on the topic of fashion. Now y'all know I love fashion and I love to dress. Um, I'm also a very observant person, and I observe everything about everyone, even the smallest details about everyone. So, something that I've noticed over the past 5 to 7 years is a lot of people in high schoolers and younger people, mainly like high schoolers and younger people, they really don't get dressed to go anywhere anymore. Like what I began to notice, like I said, over the past 5 to 7 years, most people are just wearing pajama pants and Crocs. Like that's what people are wearing to school, out in public, to the grocery store, to the mall. Pajama pants and Crocs. And it's like just like the people not wearing their work uniform. It's like, whoa, where's your work uniform? It's the same thing, and I keep seeing people in pajama pants and Crocs. It's like nobody wears jeans anymore. Nobody wears any actual shoes anymore. Like this generation has become so lazy, they don't even want to put any freaking clothes on anymore. Everyone leaving their house in pajama pants and Crocs. I don't know what the heck is going on. Like I said, I'm an observer and I observe everything. And it's something that I've observed over the past 5 to 7 years. Like a lot of people just wearing pajama pants and Crocs. Um, and that's the thing. Like back when I was in high school, we used to dress. When I tell you we used to dress, honey, we used to dress down. Like, and that's the thing. Like, that was the whole point of having your first little job, your little summer job, stacking up your money so you can go school shopping, get the clothes you want to wear, and so you could come to show up on the first day of school, first week of school, flying fresh as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the whole point because nobody really had any bills at 15, 16 years old. The average person really didn't have any bills at 15, 16, 17. Our little jobs we had, most of us, our parents was letting us keep our little money to do whatever we wanted with. That's what my mom let me do, and that's what I used to spend my money on was clothes. Um, I had all the name brand clothes that I bought myself. Um, yeah, and it's we lived for dressing. Like, well, what? Oh my God, like that was the baby fat Rockaware era, the Tommy Hilfiger, the Polo Ralph Lauren, the LEI jeans, and oh my God, we used to dress down, honey. Timberland boots, um, Air Force Ones, New Balance, like dress. We dressed. Nobody was coming to school in no daggone pajama pants and Crocs. No, honey, we dressed down. Um, Remember the velour suits? Then everybody started wearing the velour suits. All the guys were wearing the Jabot jeans, and man, we used to dress our behinds off. Class of 2004? Shoot, we dressed down, baby. I have to remind people I'm much older than I look. Yeah, I graduated high school 20 years ago. Really, 21 years ago. But yes, honey, we dressed down. Um, but this generation is like so lazy. Like, and it's something I noticed because I was looking outside one morning. The high schoolers were standing out there waiting for the bus. I rode past the bus stop. Literally, everybody had on pajama pants and Crocs. And I'm like, y'all kids don't get dressed anymore? Like, y'all don't do the custom sneakers and the child, we were dressing down. Me and my homegirl had all our sneakers custom. I had the Burberry Air Force One. She had the Gucci. We had the jersey dresses. I had New York Clippers. She had the Lakers. Like, honey, with the matching fitted caps. What? What you mean? Like, I was tearing they behind up and trust and believe I was always the best dressed because I love to dress. And this generation's so freaking lazy. Crocs and pajama pants. That's what high school kids are wearing to school. Crocs and high school pants. Can you believe it? It's like, when did y'all become so freaking lazy? You don't even have the initiative and drive to get dressed anymore. Pajama pants and Crocs. That's all I see people wearing in public, going to school, standing at the bus stop. Like, Gen Z, I'm about to start calling y'all Gen LaZy. Because y'all are just lazy. Like, pajama pants and Crocs. You really think your parents get up and go to work 40 hours a week and put up with all that foolishness they have to put up with at their job for you to leave the house in some daggone pajama pants and Crocs? I wish my child would. That's a disgrace to me and the whole family and them. You don't leave the house in no pajama pants and Crocs. Pajama pants and Crocs are only permissible and, I'll say appropriate slash allowed. That's for like a lady first day of her cycle, cramping real bad, bloated, not in the mood. Okay, I need to run to the grocery store for something, whatever. Okay, you know, she gets an excuse, pajama pants and Crocs. Or like a woman just leaving the hospital from just giving birth to twins or something. But any other human being, there's no reason why you should be leaving your house in pajama pants and Crocs. Pajama pants are not pants, those are pajamas. Like, and I've never had my feet in a pair of Crocs. I don't own a pair of Crocs. I've never jumped on the Croc bandwagon. Never purchased a pair of Crocs and don't want to. Like, those are for like 80-year-old orthopedic folks. Like, I don't find anything. I know why people wear them because they're so comfortable and lightweight, but you won't catch me in Crocs. But Like, dang, this generation lazy as hell. Y'all don't even want to put any clothes on anymore. Everywhere you go is people just wear pajama pants and Crocs. Like, everybody ready to crawl into bed somewhere. Like, go put some freaking clothes on. Like, honey, we used to dress down. We used to dress down. Um, and the Coogee sweaters. What? What? Come on. So then, I had to transfer to the alternative school where we wore uniforms, white shirt and khaki pants. But even wearing uniforms, you can tell who has a sense of style and who can really dress and who can't. You got the people who come to school, dirty white shirt, dirty khakis, the same pair of shoes. That one pair of shoes they done wore all year. Honey, I wasn't one of those type of people. I was switching up my shoes and sneakers constantly. Baby, I had every kind of Timberland boot, Air Force Ones. Um, I used to order my sneakers and shoes and boots and stuff out of the East Bay magazine. Remember East Bay? That's where I used to order my shoe. All my shoes were custom, never before seen. Nobody had them limited edition. Boy, they were waiting for me to come to school and see what kind of Timberland boots Jehan got on this time. I ain't never seen them before. 3 weeks later, 4 weeks later, pop out with another new pair of shoes. Well, let's see what kind of new dunks Jehan got on today. She did it again. Got us again. And I ain't never seen them before. Honey, I was tearing they behinds up in high school dressing. Boy, we used to dress. The men, girls, and boys, we dressed, honey. But now it's like people don't even really dress. Remember the hip hugger jeans? Everybody was wearing the hip huggers, and man, we used to dress. We used to dress. I don't know what the heck is going on. Like, I only see people wearing slides, leggings, skinny jeans, Jordans. Of course, Jordans will never go out of style. But yeah, that's what I said. When I was in high school, leggings weren't pants. You didn't see girls wearing leggings like how everybody's wearing leggings. Like, no, we wore jeans. Everybody was checking, seeing what kind of jeans you had on, honey, not what kind of leggings. We weren't wearing slides. Everybody wears slides. We wore Timberland boots, you know, mountain gear, um, people wore boots. Like, people wore boots and sneakers. New Balance, Air Force Ones. Like, when I tell you I was killing they behind, was killing them every single day. This lazy stuff y'all got, pajama pants and Crocs? That's how y'all go to school? And a t-shirt? I'm gonna tell you a story. True story now. True freaking story. Every story I tell is true. So I used to date this guy. This was in 2008. And he was one of those lazy people with no sense of style. This fool, guess what he used to like to wear? Pajama pants. Family Guy pajama pants and a white t-shirt. And his little beat up, raggedy, leaning to the left, leaning on the side, Air Force Ones. And he thought that he was going to be seen out in public with me with that pajama pants and a white t-shirt. Now, y'all know I love to dress. Now, y'all done seen how I dress and how I step out. You done seen the outfits that I put together, right? Right. Because I love to dress. Always have. Um, and he was just one of those people just didn't care, about fashion and style, how he looked when he left the house. That's how I knew we weren't compatible. Um, I took my own hard earned money and went to the department store and bought this fool some clothes, some nice outfits, some nice button down shirts and jeans because I told him, ain't no way in hell you gonna be seen with me, you know, in pajama pants and a white t-shirt and some old beat up Air Force Ones. It's like he just didn't, like, some people just really don't care about how they look when they leave the house. Honey, ain't no way in hell you gonna be seen with me out in public with that mess on. Pajama pants and a white t-shirt. That's how I knew we weren't compatible. And that's a red flag, like in a relationship or a friendship. Like, pay attention to how people keep themselves up or don't keep themselves up. If you don't even have that much care for yourself, self care, self love to even look presentable, when you leave the house, you don't think it's anything wrong leaving the house in pajama pants and a t shirt. Those are not clothes, those are freaking pajamas. Like, number one, to me, it says you're lazy, you know? Number two, if you don't care about yourself, your own presentation, and how you look, present yourself to the world, what makes me think you're going to care about me? You're not. He didn't care. He didn't care about anyone. He didn't even really care about himself. That you can't even put some clothes on, some jeans and a nice shirt. That relationship didn't last long. Um, yeah, because like I said before, it doesn't take a lot of money to look nice. I'm a proud thrift store shopper. I'm not ashamed of it. Mostly all the clothes that you see me wearing come from the thrift store. You don't have to spend a lot of money to look nice. Like, people that walk out the house looking raggedy in these pajama pants and Crocs and just looking thrown away and even take the time to pull themselves together and avoid those type of people at all costs. Because if they don't give two flying flips about themselves, they don't give two flying flips about you either. It costs little to much and nothing to look nice. I go in thrift stores all the time and spend less than $30, less than $20 on a cute dress, a cute outfit, and I get so many compliments on it. Like, oh my god, you look so cute. Where you get that from? It's thrift store. Like, put some daggone clothes on. There's Jehan LaZy. His pajama pants and Crocs. That's how y'all leaving the house. That's what you're wearing to school. That's what you're wearing, like, out with your friends. That's what you're wearing on a Friday, Saturday night to go to the movies with your family and friends. Pajama pants and Crocs. Jehan LaZy. That's what I'm starting to call y'all. Y'all don't even have the initiative to get dressed and put on real clothes anymore. Leggings, 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 pajama pants, and Crocs. What happened to freaking jeans and button down shirt? Like, that was the style. Button down shirts, jeans. Like, I'm gonna need for people to start back dressing. That's why we've got our little grocery store job, bagel shop job, whatever little McDonald's job back in high school, honey, so we could dress. That's what I spent my money on, dressing. I don't know what the heck this generation doing. Pajama pants and crop, like, that's what people are wearing. every time I turn around, I'm seeing somebody pajama pants and Crocs. I know it's comfortable. That's not clothes. It's freaking pajamas, y'all. Put some daggone clothes on. You that lazy? Man, you would have been embarrassed going to high school with me. 'Cause, honey, I was dressing down. We all were dressing down. Now, honey, velour suits, jabot jeans, what? Jersey dresses, Rockaware, baby fat? Come on. Burberry, Gucci, Air Force Ones, customized. Man, that's what we were wearing in the early 2000s. And then the Ed Hardy came out and Fat Farm and we were dressing. You folks is walking around pajama pants, a white tee, and Crocs. That's what the high schoolers are wearing to school. Why do you think your parents bend over backwards, busting they behind 40 hours a week? Yeah, to keep a roof over your head, and to keep your little behind fed. But not for you to leave their house in pajama pants and Crocs, sweetheart. I wish my teenager would. Take your behind back in the house and put some daggone clothes on. Please and thank you. That's what I would tell my teenager. You don't wear no freaking pajama pants out the house. Pajama pants stay in the house at all times. Like, I'm gonna need for people to pull it together. Like, y'all so lazy. Don't want to wear your work uniform to work. Now you don't want to even wear clothes to school. Nobody puts on a pair of jeans anymore. It's pajama pants and Crocs, leggings and slides. Honey, Jehan gonna keep dressing, okay? I'm gonna keep stepping out, alright? That's what I'm gonna keep doing. You can keep going with all that lazy stuff, don't want to put no clothes on. I'm gonna keep stepping out in my thrift store outfits, alright? And I'm gonna keep dressing and swagging on y'all, okay? Alright, bye-bye.
One of my big pet peeves.
Oh, pajama pants in public.
Yeah. Why is anybody shopping in pajama pants?
Doing.
Like, I mean, they didn't get ready all day?
Not all day. It's usually it could be in the morning.
No, but even at night. And kids wear them to school. They're there. It's 3 PM. They're still in pajama pants when they're
I don't
home.
have a lot of kids that wear pajama pants to school.
Good.
It's really not a thing.
Good.
God.
Their parents raised them right.
Well, maybe these people are in a rush. They're overwhelmed. Maybe they have
yoga
kids
pants.
screaming at
I
home.
can take
Give me
sweatpants.
this, give me that. And they're just like, I'm getting the hell out of the house.
Yeah, put a pair of pants in the car to put over your pajama pants then, if that's the case. Pajama pants are for sleeping.
If you are a person who wears pajama bottoms to public places, move out of the country. If you're going to wear a pair of flannel plaid pajama pants to the supermarket, I don't care how busy you are. Do you take no pride in yourself? I was up all night with the baby. You know how long it takes to put on pants? 11 seconds. I mean, come on. How difficult is it?
It's not.
Put on a pair of sweatpants. Put on a pair of yoga pants. Put on snow pants. I don't care. Put on shorts. You should be wearing with those pants a shirt that says, I have given up as a human being.